Hey, so this video took me 8 hours to finish because my laptop and my phone were acting up. And nothing turned out the way I wanted it to turn out, but I hope you still enjoy this video. I'm really frustrated, so maybe subscribe to cheer me up. Yeah, that was lame, so let's just start with the video. You pissed me off. The way that you had pushed yourself into my life, even though I kept blocking you out. The way you managed to win my trust simply by smiling. You fucking pissed me off. But I wasn't actually mad at you, I was mad at myself. Mad at myself for giving a random stranger that I had only met a handful of times before my phone number. The way that I had started to get excited whenever you sent me a message, or even worse, a photo of you. It pissed me off. I've always hated crowds, and yet you made me want to watch all your games during the spring tournament. I was stuck between a bunch of dirty people, unable to take my eyes off of you. You looked so pretty, it pissed me off. During the nationals last year, you had asked me to eat dinner with you after the matches of the first day were over. I fucking hated myself for agreeing. I hated myself for falling for you, a guy from a different province, a guy who, unlike me, was sociable and popular amongst everyone. I was angry at myself for fantasizing about you in the dirtiest ways possible, and even though just the thought of all the germs that were on your lips made me gag, I couldn't stop myself. Whenever those thoughts crept into my mind, I tried to immediately rinse them off with mouthwash, hoping the spicy taste of it would be enough to snap me out of those nasty thoughts. But of course it wasn't. Nothing seemed to stop me from falling in love with you, no matter how hard I tried. In the end, instead of hating myself for it, I just accepted the way I felt for you. I wanted to tell you how I felt, but I refused to let myself confess. I was unwilling to get my heart broken, or maybe even lose you as a friend. I thought that my behavior was enough to put you off, but you didn't seem to mind it. You accepted all my flaws and issues instead of breaking our friendship off. It's not like you minded getting disinfected with half a bottle of alcohol spray every time we met at my house. You started carrying that stuff around you just in case we'd end up in a karaoke room or any other disgustingly dirty indoor place I'd usually refuse to even enter. Instead of making fun of me like everyone else did, you were supportive of anything and everything. We barely met each other. After all, you didn't necessarily live right around the corner, but you always put in effort to meet me whenever you possibly could. Maybe the strange one out of the two of us wasn't me, but you. I mean, that's why you are knocking at my door right now. Where did you even come? For entering an apartment that was full to the brim with germs? What are you doing here? Checking on my dear friend's condition. Are you stupid? I'm sick. Stay away. I was the taller one out of us two. Normally, I would have managed to push Atsumu away from the door to slam it shut. But normally I wasn't sick and out of energy to argue, so I just watched as he closed the door behind him. You're not even a mask. You'll get sick if you stay too close to me. I won't get sick. You will. I don't mind getting sick as long as I can be next to you. You're stressed because you didn't manage to clean your apartment for 2 days. I know you. But rest assured, I, Atsumu, have come to your rescue. What are you even talking about? You go sit down on the sofa, take a rest. I'm gonna help you clean the apartment. Sit down already. I had watched Atsumu running around the apartment for the next 2 hours, sweeping the floor, mopping it. He even cleaned the toilet. Why are you doing all of this? Why? I said it before. I know you've been stressed out because it's been too dirty. Yeah, but no but. Go take a bath, okay? I filled the tub already. Oh, and I'm going to stay over tonight. No. Yes. No, really. I'll make you sick. You won't. Don't worry, I brought freshly washed clothes, and yes, I've put them into a plastic bag so they haven't gotten contaminated by any dirt while I took the train. Yeah, out of the two of us, he was a strange one for putting up with all of this. You can take a bath first then. Are you sure? You don't usually like it when others take a bath before you do. I'm sure. I don't want you to sit in my water when I'm sick. All the bacteria, ew. I was always the first one to take a bath, at the trainings camp and even at home. I couldn't stand to shower in someone else's dirty water, but somehow it was okay today. To be honest, maybe it didn't even surprise me. If it was anyone else than Atsumu, I would have definitely been disgusted just at the thought of them stepping foot into my apartment, showering at my place, laying on my bed. The first time I came to your apartment, you were super uncomfortable. But, I mean, I'm glad you're okay with me being around now, but why? That's just because I love you. Eh? Huh? Did I just say that out loud? I watched Atsumu turn around and disappear behind the bathroom door. What was going on? His hair was wet when the door finally opened. Wordless, he grabbed my hand, pushed me into the bathroom, and closed the door behind me. Was he angry? Stupid me, why didn't I pay more attention to what I said? I finished my bath a few minutes ago, dressed in a fresh pair of clothes, so I contemplated about what to say to Atsumu. Should I apologize? Properly confess, or beg him to stay friends? I shook my head, took a deep breath, and pushed the door open. Shit. I have no idea what to say. Atsumu, who was sitting on the sofa a second earlier, had stood up and walked towards me. I didn't have the time to even process what happened next. His arms pulled me close. His skin smelled like body lotion at home. I'm in love with you as well. No. No, 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 no. I pushed him away. That was impossible. No. Yes. No, I mean seriously. No. Seriously, yes. That's not possible. Excuse me, but are you trying to tell me that my feelings for you aren't real? Yes, they aren't. You must be insane. There's no way someone like you would ever fall in love with someone like me. Haven't you noticed? I'm a total mess. There's no way you'd fall for. I don't care. I don't care if you're all messed up. I love you. I love everything about you. No, you don't. Instead of saying something, he lifted his left hand and brought it up to my hair. For someone like him to fall in love with someone like me, it seemed so real to me. His other hand reached for mine, bringing it onto his chest. Yeah, it seemed surreal, but feeling his heartbeat fasten under my fingertips as his lips touched mine, I realized that the words he had told were honest words. My first kiss was gentle, warm, and soft, and to my own surprise, it wasn't disgusting. He tasted like peppermint.